Hi there, I'm Anika Mehta, Ivey MBA class of 2021, and welcome to my classroom, aka my living room. I'm here to talk to you today about the learning experience and the changes that we faced during COVID. 2020 was a crazy year to do an MBA, but if you had told me when I was applying to this program that COVID would have hit and everything would have gone topsy-turvy, and if you'd asked me, would you still do an MBA? Knowing that, I would still say yes. And the reason for that is because program experience, actually, while it did change quite significantly, I think that we still got a really valuable MBA out of it. And the changes that happened weren't showstoppers for me. So the way that our program went was from January, or officially we started in January, and we had a bit of pre-work to do the year before. And as of January, we all went to residency week in London, Ontario. And so our residency week was, I believe it was 5 days, and it was just really intense coursework. And so while it was super intense, you create really strong bonds with your classmates because you're all in it together. And so that week was crucial because we were in person at the time. That week was crucial for us to form our friendships and relationships. And so that having been the foundation and having known each other for 3 months and having class in person for 3 months before the Ontario lockdown happened, we were okay switching because our relationships had already been formed and they were strong. Moving to the online experience was different, and all of our classes went virtual, so we started going on Zoom. But it was tough, and I say tough because looking at a screen for 8 to 10 hours in a day is tough. But again, it really wasn't a showstopper. And when the restrictions started lightening up, we actually were able to have the option of continuing on Zoom, and some people went and chose to go in class. And so Ivey booked out a huge ballroom at a hotel in downtown Toronto, very close to where we would have had class normally, and we were able to socially distance, but also make those in-person connections. And so that flexibility and just the adaptability of the staff for giving us that option was incredible. The network that you get from Ivey is why many people choose to do an MBA here. And because we live in a digital world, switching over to Zoom hangouts instead of in-person hangouts wasn't as tough as you'd think. And so we were able to still see each other even though there were restrictions. And so we would do virtual Zoom hangouts, or we would do trivia online, or we would just have a casual drink over Zoom. And so we were able to continue those cadences of seeing each other while being locked down and in our own homes. While the learning experience was definitely not what I expected or what I signed up for, I still say at the end of a 14-month program, and I sit here reflecting and thinking back, it was incredible, and I'm so happy that I did it. All right, well, that's all from me. Thank you.